Hi, everybody. This is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, the Head. Welcome back to the Baseball Head. Hope you like this video and smash that subscribe button. So, this is the channel for the Mets fans, also the channel for any Major League Baseball fan. I welcome everybody. So, don't think because I talk about the Mets doesn't mean that I don't know what's going on in Major League Baseball. And we have a lot of fun here, a lot of joking around here. This is not like the other channels. So just so you know, this is very different than every other channel that you may subscribe to. It's very unique to who I am as a person, and hopefully you like it. A lot of people like it. But we're about ready to hit the free agency time. And one of the big free agents the Mets actually have is Pete Alonso. One of the greatest home run hitters in the history of the Mets is going to be a free agent. The Mets offered him a contract last year. He turned it down. And now he's on the open market. He's expressed a lot of love for the Mets. He's expressed a lot of love for us as fans. He's really a guy that has shown that he can play here. The knock that he's had over the last 2 years is that he hasn't been clutch. Well, he sort of erased that with that big home run in Milwaukee where he saved them. He literally saved the Mets season against the Brewers. The Brewers are going to lose 2 games out of 3 to the Brewers. He beat the best closer in the National League, in Devin Williams, on a changeup on the outside part of the plate. Hit the home run. As soon as he hit it, you knew it was gone. He knew it was gone. And, of course, he was able to stave off elimination for the Mets in Game 5 against the Dodgers when he hit a 3-run home run the first inning in that game. And that kind of set the ball rolling for the Mets in that series. I mean, they did eventually lose the series, but at least they didn't lose at home, which I didn't want to see the Mets lose at home. I don't think anybody wanted to see that. But there is a possibility that he will not be with the Mets next year. And people have speculated other players. I was the first to mention it on this channel, that player. And now other people are starting to talk about it. This is from SI.com. Mets potential Pete Alonso replacement called 2025 superstar candidate. One player the New York Mets could replace Pete Alonso with this offseason has been listed as a breakout 2025 superstar candidate. One of the most pivotal parts of the New York Mets' upcoming offseason is figuring out what Pete Alonso's future will be. Alonso is going to be an unrestricted free agent. While it's clear that he has enjoyed his time in Queens, Khan believes that Alonso will go wherever offers him the most money. That could be the Mets. It also could not be. Regardless, Mets fans and the franchise will need to prepare for Alonso's potential exit and to potentially see someone else manning first base in 2025. SI has written about how Arizona Diamondbacks first baseman Christian Walker, who's also entering unrestricted free agency, could affect Alonso's value in the open market. An October 24 article from The Athletic's Jim Bowden also listed Walker as a potential top 5 for the Mets if Alonso was to sign elsewhere. And now, an October 27th article from Bleacher Report, Zachary D. Reimer deemed Walker a candidate to become a superstar with whichever team he signs with next season. Quote, anyone who says that Christian Walker is already a star has firm ground to stand on, Reimer wrote. By wins above replacement, he's the 5th most valuable first baseman of the last 3 seasons. 95 home runs he's hit help his cause, and he also stands alone as the best defender at the cold corner. Reimer then added, as impressive as Walker's performance over the last 3 seasons is on the surface, it actually looks better in context. Quote, Chase Field isn't entirely bad for hitters, but it is a bad place to hit home runs. Even Walker occasionally felt the brunt of that. He had 52 home runs on the road between 22 and 24, and compared to 43 at home. That's despite a difference of just 3 games played, Reimer continued. Quote, it isn't hard to imagine Walker making a run at a 40-homer season in 2025 if he ends up in a place that would promise to amplify his right-handed pull power. Pete Alonso has proven over the past 5 seasons that right-handed sluggers can succeed at Citi Field. So if he leaves the Mets, the addition of Walker could make his loss much less significant to New York's lineup, especially if Walker's ascension to superstardom occurs. Now, I don't know about that. He is a good player. And he would be a player that would certainly improve the defense at first base because he's a better defensive player than Pete is. Pete's okay. Pete makes all the plays he needs to make. It's great and I would mention, he played great defensively the last 2 months. I mean, Pete, he had a very strong finish to his year defensively. But this is all going to come down whether the Mets are going to want to take the next step. Now, Cohen doesn't care about money, but it makes sense to David Stearns to spend the money on a player that's going to be 30 years old in December. Keep that in mind. He's not at a premium position at first base. The Mets have other needs. And is this more of a sentimental thing to re-sign him or more of a baseball decision to re-sign him? Now, in another regard, another thing to keep an eye on is, from what I understand, the Juan Soto situation is separate from this. So no matter what happens with the Mets trying to get Soto, say the Mets get Soto, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to re-sign Pete. But they will have, I would assume, they will have a strong right-handed bat in the lineup. They have to have that. So just keep that in mind. But again, if you come for the first time to this channel, or even if you've come by before and haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I am a little grumpy at times. I would admit that. I am a self-proclaimed grouch and curmudgeon. But I do enjoy reading the comments. I love the comments. So leave a comment. And of course, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.